All right, Scarlet Nation's here with Keith Lumpkin. Keith, just, what's kind of been going on with you the first couple of weeks of spring practice? How you feeling out there?
First couple of weeks, they've been rough because we've been learning new offense and getting used to the new coaches that's on the staff now. But I think we picked it up really well, considering that they dropped it on us on a dime, basically. And I think we're gonna be good this year.
What was kind of the biggest adjustment you had to make, or the biggest thing you kind of had to learn out there?
My biggest adjustment so far is that I'm going left and right tackle, so I got to remember the plays for both sides, and that was tough for me last year, but I think as I mature now, I'm getting the hang of it, so it's a whole lot easier.
I mean, obviously the left tackle, the blind side, is the most important offensive line position. How does it kind of flip when you flip sides? What do you kind of have to be aware of going back and forth? What's different kind of about the spots?
Usually when you're at left tackle, you get more of the speed rushing type of guys, but when you go to the right, it's more of those tight DNs and they're bull rushing and that type of thing. So it's still the same, but you just gotta know the alignment of the defender, really.
You've always kind of been a guy that they valued for athleticism, basketball player. How do you feel from advanced-wise, from a pass blocking standpoint, and from run blocking? Where do you feel you're at?
My pass blocking, it helps from my basketball because I can move my feet good and lateral and all that type of things. And run blocking, basketball really didn't help that much, but being in the weight room, Coach Cole got my legs, my lower body stronger, and I'm able to move guys more physically now.
How do you feel from a run blocking standpoint? Maybe you were better equipped to be a pass blocker at first, but from a run blocking standpoint, where you at?
Now I see that I think that my run blocking has gotten better from previous because now when I'm locking on guys, I just move them now. And before I wasn't that very good at that.
Coach Prince, what's kind of his coaching style? He's an offensive line guy. What is it like as a lineman under him?
As a lineman, it's great because he believes in guys that can move, really. He wants linemen that can be able to run down the field because there's a lot of pulling different ways, and you got to be athletic playing the system.
When you were going into the spring and then maybe into the spring a couple of weeks, did you kind of talk with Coach Robo or Coach Flood? Did they say, this is a big spring for you, we're expecting big things? What was that message?
They told me beginning of the spring, once I got back from my groin surgery, that this spring right here is going to be a big one for me to see whether I want to be a football player or not.
What do you feel you need to do the rest of this spring and then, going into the summer so you can kind of compete, to be a starter and get reps during the game?
I feel that I just got to keep getting consistent with doing what I'm doing every day, finishing guys off, making good blocks, making good reads, and hopefully that'll carry over into the summer.
Do you have a preference of where to play, right or left, or anything you're more comfortable at? Or
it really doesn't matter to me. If I can, I'll play guard. It doesn't matter. I just want to play.